What we learned in last 4 classes. The first class we learned about OBE architecture. OBE architecture. In second class we went for OBE installation. That is a major task actually. OBE installation. Third one we went for OBE how to configure the sources. How to configure the source and applications also. Then next we went for the FSM, functional setup manager. Observing the functional setup manager, even in training room, even you are not touching FSM also it is okay. In our training room, even you are not touching FSM, you are going for the rest of things also it is okay. The functional setup manager has certain parameters. Those parameters, project to project it will be changes. Project to project will changes. You have to walk through one by one parameter, you have to walk through it, take your own time. The job is not entirely responsibility of the BA resource. Okay, some of the parameters we have to discuss with the Oracle Lab system guys and some business analyst people. Those all guys we have to discuss and we have to set those parameters. Okay, setting the parameters as usual. Yesterday I shown one of the parameter, right? Same way we have to go for, we have to create the project. Then if we expand the projects, there we have the tasks and tasks available. There you can go and you can set it. Getting my point? Perfect. Now, today we'll try to understand the next one. Today we'll try to understand next one. Let me open the notes. OBA. Then we have here so whenever you are working with the OBA, try to make sure all unnecessary windows are closed. System already is going to die with the OBA itself. So if we have the other things also open, it is a bit difficult to work actually. Okay. So today we are going to understand load plans, how to generate it. What is that? Load plan is the only one concept what we are going to understand today. Load plans. Okay, we understand last class functional setup manager. Okay, more things you review it and we get, let me know if you have any questions in that one. We know project how to create it, we know tasks how to generate it. Now let me go for managing the load plans. Managing the load plans. If you go for regular ODI, inside the load plan, we are going to take inputs as scenarios. The load plan is a more controlled structure. It's equivalent to the DAG. In the DAG, whatever way we are working, like in the DAG, we can organize 10 Informatica workflows are available. Then you can organize in the serial mode or parallel mode or conditionally, handling the errors. Those all things are possible, right? Same things possible in the load plan also. That load plan, in normal way, you can go to the ODI studio, from there you can create it. But here in the BA apps, we'll be creating the load plans from the BA ACM only. How to create using BA ACM? If you create in the BA ACM, where it is going to the, where it is going and registering, those things you have to understand. For this, we are going for under load plan administration. Click on manage load plans. Click on add the load plan option. This is what the add option is available. For example, I am going for here. I am going for here. There is one option, that option is called as load plan administration. Then you can see here manage load plans option. I am seeing it. If you click on the manage load plans, then we are going to see shortly one window. This is what the window what you are seeing it, manage load plans window. Now in this window already I created some of the load plans I created here. Okay, you can create new load plans, you can delete the existing load plans whatever. If you don't want it, you can edit them, you can modify whatever you want it. Now as of now I want to create here one new load plan. I want to create it. To create the new load plan, click on the plus symbol, then we are going to get one window shortly. Now this was the functional setup, data configuration and load plan administration. Define our load plan whatever you want it. Okay, name you need to provide any name you can provide. We are following the 002 is our batch number kind of thing. So I am trying to do the 002 HR load plan. In HR load plan also I am looking for only one dashboard corresponding things only I am looking for. So I am trying to say as 002 HR load plan. In that one, time and labor only I am trying to take care. What is that? Only one dashboard, time and labor only I want to load it. That corresponding dimensions, that's corresponding facts only I want it. Or options only I want to do it. You want all the things, means all things you can do it, no problem. Now, your load types are 3 parameters are available here. Mainly, one is called as source dependent extraction, that is SDE. From source to staging area you have to load it. Then we'll go for the SDE. If you want to go for source independent loading or post load process, then we'll go for this one, SIL and PLP. Why it is given as warehouse load is, SIL means what? Staging area to data warehouse you are loading it. In fact, in our OBIA, staging area table also available in the data warehousing schema only. Our staging table also available where? In the data warehousing schema only it is available. FS tables, DS tables also available in the same where? Schema. Let us say I am going for SQL plus. Then I am trying to connect to the schema called as dev underscore DW RR capital ITEC small 123 @ ORCL. Now, one of the table I am taking, let us say select count star from W underscore LOB underscore D. Now, let us go for select star from DAB. Now you can go and you can observe here, there are some S tables. These all tables are available or not? S tables are able to see it. See here, temporary tables and DS table. That means what? Staging table. And similarly, you can also find out the FS table. Also, you can find out that is fact staging. So almost all the tables are available here. Only staging area tables, or it may be our data warehouse tables, or it may be aggregate tables. All the things are available in the same schema. It is available. Right, that's what we are saying as it is a warehouse load. That means within the warehouse only one table to another table you are moving. That SIL is same case, PLP also same case. In SIL case also, within the same schema, one table to another table you are moving. In case of PLP also, in the same schema, one table to another table you are moving it. Maybe logic is differently we are giving it, that's it. PLP means mostly aggregate tables, this kind of things we are going to do it. SIL means we are going to handle over there, slowly changing dimensions, okay, incremental loading, these all things are going to handle over there. Fine. Next is available SDE, SIL and PLP, all kind of loads you wanted. Then we have to go for SDE, SIL and PLP. Next we have here domain only extract and load. It is a beautiful option actually. In case of 7964, all the domain files have to sit and have to configure and have to do it. But here, if you run this domain only extract and load, only domain related data will be loaded. Only domain data will be loaded. That is the reason any loads you are doing, any analytics loads you are doing, mandatorily minimum 2 loads will be there. 2 load plans will be there. One load plan is corresponding to the domain. One load plan is corresponding to the end-to-end. End-to-end means what? HDE, SIL and PLP. HDE, SIL and PLP. Or you want to make the small quantities, you want to make it, then you can do what? HDE is separate one and SIL and PLP as separate one. So minimum is you are going to maintain here, 2 load plans you are going to maintain. One is called as domain load plan. Second is what? HDE plus SIL plus PLP. This is the minimum. Maximum is we can maintain only in a number of things you can maintain. Okay, if you are taking all at max, all the tables you want at a time you want it. Then also we require here 3 things. One is domains. HDE separately you can maintain. Okay, SIL plus PLP you can maintain one part. SIL plus PLP you can maintain one part. Okay, as of now, that's what I given here in the notes also. In any analytics need minimum what? 2 load plans. One is called as domain loads. Second is called as data loads. Right, what do you mean by domain loads? Enter the name as HR domain load. Select the load plan type as domain only extract and load. Source instance as VAS. Like this we selected. Let us go and try to do this one. HR load plan underscore domain loads we are doing. That's the reason domain I am putting. HR underscore otherwise domain underscore load plan. Load plan. Now I am trying to select here domain only extract and load. Domain only extract and load. Then source instance is my actual source instance is VAS, so VAS I am selecting. This is what to give the name. Now I am trying to click on here next. Then it is asking select the fact groups whatever you require. Here you can select only fact tables only you can select it. If you select the fact table has what are the foreign key relationships. Those all tables will be included in our load plan. That means the dependence dimension tables, even the dependence, any other tables are available, those all things will be included. It is a beautiful functionality they provide here. Now if you go for Oracle Human Resource Analytics, there is an option what dashboard you want to select. If you want all, you can select the all. Now I said I want only for time and labor I want it. So I am selecting the time and labor. In the time and labor, you can see this is what the 2 fact groups are available. If you go and see here, these are the fact groups are available. What are the fact groups are there? Workforce event is the one fact group. And next is what? Here also workforce event is available. Okay, and these are the 2 things, time and labor, processed, payable, time. Processed and payable time one thing, time and labor, reported time. Reported time is the one fact group. In both the things, one common fact is what? This is a common fact. Now, even out of these 2 things, things like only one fact corresponding things only you want to process. Then also it is possible to select only one thing. Your system hardware is very low. Okay, or 4 GB, 5 GB, 6 GB, that kind of things are available. Better to go for testing purpose. Only one fact you can go and you can see that corresponding dimensions are populated or not. That corresponding facts are populated or not. Those things you can verify it. Okay, right. Now in my case, I am selecting here both the things I am selecting. That means time and labor entirely I am selecting. Time and labor entirely I am selecting. Whenever I select both the things, time and labor automatically it is selected for you. Now that is completed. Now once it is completed, let us go and try to click on here OK. In the bottom we have here save. We are trying to save. Once you saved, you can see 002 HR domain load plan TLS came. But as of now, this is showing here, what is this? Not generated. Not generated meaning, if you go and see backend in the ODA Studio, connect to the repository, PA apps repository, then okay. Let it take some time. In the load plans is a one section is available. That load plan, generated load plans is a one section is there. That generated load plans, you won't see our load plan whatever it is available. After you create here generate, then only you can see that load plan will be registered in the backend. Once you generate it, then only that will be registered in the backend. So from BA ACM we are trying to generate the load plan. From BA ACM we are trying to generate the load plan. That was of automated tool it is. Right, let us go and try to see the backend. Still it is working. Still it is working. Right. If you go and try to see the load plans, this is what the load plans. Then generally we used to create manually means here itself we are going to create the load plans. Now in this load plans, we organized better actually for each dimension table. For each fact table, we'll see one load plan actually here. For each dimension table and each fact table, we'll see one load plan. What is the benefit of that one is, tomorrow if you want to do any customizations, modifications, we are going to disturb the load plan, only one load plan, small quantity are going to disturb it. Okay, the master load plans will automatically picks from this load plan. Okay, whatever I generate, I am trying to generate the load plan over there, right? That will generate the load plan using these load plans again. Here you have each dimension wise one load plan is available. For example, if you go and see here, let us say BA apps load plan is available. Under BA apps load plan, if you go and observe, sorry, not the BA apps. Load plan dev components, okay, fine. Load plan system components, okay. Like this we have here, let us say if you go for SIL related, what are things are available, you can go and you can observe. For each table, you see here, this is corresponding to what table? Options class dimension table load plan. This is options event dimension load plan. For fact table also, individually we used to have one kind of, this is what corresponding to the fact group. Now you select just now one thing, right? That also should be available somewhere. That is called as workforce you selected, right? Fact underscore workforce event FC. So these load plans already created. My load plan now, whatever I am generating from there, that will take input from where? From these groups, it is going to take input and trying to work over there. For more clarity, now we'll try to the customizations later point of time. As of now, if you go for here, one of thing is available that is called as generated load plans. If you generate from the BA ACM some load plan, that will come and try to register here. If you go and try to see the generated load plans, this is what it is available. Are you seeing anywhere 002? Are you seeing anywhere here 002? As of now, no, right? As of now, no. Now let us go and try to click on here, this option whatever available, select this record. Once you selected, this option is called as generate. If you click on the generate option, it is going to show you initially what is this? It's starting and if you go and try to observe here, shortly we are going to see, if you refresh it, we are going to see that one. Let it complete this one first. Here we have the refresh button. You can click on the refresh to see the status. Still it is in the mode of starting. Showing as in progress. It is working on it. Then again click on the refresh. It is showing as in progress. In progress. Still it is in the in progress. Right. Once it is doing this work, suppose you want to see the what is happening back and up to what extent it came. You want to understand the details about that one. Then what you can do is you can go and click on this button, whatever I will that button you can click. Then you're going to get one pop-up window. It's going to give it. There it is going to show you which is the things it is doing here. That means HDE, SL, PLP. Those all things is going to show the status. It is going to show it. I clicked on that one. Then you're going to get one window. Or you can go for this generation data details. Show generation details. We are trying to click on the show generation status details. I clicked on it. It is working still. Okay. This is what the load plan generation status. Okay. Now it is trying to do what? Submitting the load plan to generator. We have here what we have plugin is available here, that is called as, if you go to the ODI menu, what is this one? Load plan generator. This is one of the tool. This tool is going to take care of the generating load plan. That is going to submit it here. Then domain free HDE. Before the HDE, what things has to happen, those things it is trying to work on it. Then it has to go for the domain HDE. Then it has to go for the domain SAL. These are the 4 activities it has to happen. Here itself you can refresh and you can observe it, what is happening. Now you can see domain free HDE is completed. Now we are going for domain HDE, it is running. Now this also completed, it is going for domain SIL, it is going. Now successful, everything is completed. Now everything is completed, let us go and try to close this one. Click on here OK. Now once everything is complete, the status also has to change here. Let us observe the status will change shortly, as this icon is how it is showing, similar it should show. Now it is completed. Now it is completed here. Let us go back and observe here. Are you seeing everything? Yes? No. Why? Because we didn't refresh it. We have to refresh it so that we are going to see our thing. Now we can observe here shortly. Right, what you are seeing here, 002 HR domain load plan underscore TL. This is what we provided the name over there. That is came here. Now if you want to see the more details about this one, click on this open. Then you can observe the what are the facts, what are the dimensions, what are the things it came as part of this one. There we have the steps is of an option is available. In the steps, if you can go and observe here, global variable refresh it is doing, initial batch load it is doing. As part of the initial batch load, it's trying to load. These are the tables it is trying to load it. Scenarios or variables, whatever available. Okay, execute table, maintenance, proc, whatever available. Suppose this particular thing you want to observe what is there, the code inside this one. Then you can right click on this one. There is an option called as, what is the option? Open linked object. This object is exactly what object. If you want to see it, you can go for the open linked object. Then we are going to see that corresponding table maintenance proc is came here. Okay, package, folder, and if you go to the diagram, this is what it is happening here. These are the variables it is trying to initialize it. Finally, one procedure also it is running. This procedure may be cleaning some of the things. If you want to see what is the code available inside this one, edit linked object. Always back reverse engineering we have to know, sir. Let us go and try to see this what the procedure. Procedure purpose is what is the purpose? The procedure does the following depending on the options passed. Truncate the tables, creating the index for the table, dropping the index for the tables, gathering the statistics, clean and update the w_etl load dates table. This load dates table is a very important table which contains incremental loading purpose. Those all things we have to get the dates, you have to get it right. Those all dates will be contained by this guy. This is a very important table. Now the procedure has two main options, OBI table list and OBI run mode. Okay, OBI table list means what, OBI run mode means what. We can go and you can see here. So these are the steps what it is doing. Okay, overall, one of the step is available, it is trying to clean up the things, it is trying to update the table, something it is doing backend. Second is what? Refreshing the index. And next is available here, domains free SDE. As part of the free SDE, some of things it is running. Right. As part of the free SDE, it is running what? Something dual it is running, finalize the dual table. Okay, and free SDE domain, free SDE and serial mode it is running something. Right, these are the languages it is trying to prepare. Domain maps it is trying to do it. Okay, sources, confirmed things, and finalizing the domains, languages, those all things finalizing. For everything we have the initialization step and free step and finalize step. For each and everything it is common. Finalize and free and initialize. Like that is will be there. Then finally if you go and see the domain SIL, as part of the SIL it is trying to load some of the tables, trying to load it. This is what the domain general tables is trying to load it. Okay, these are the tables are available domain related. One is w_domain_member_. G is the one table. w_domain_member_. G is the one table. If you want, you can go and you can verify that has some data also in my case because already I loaded, right? So if you go and try to see it, dev_dw is our data warehouse schema. Then @of_orcl. Now select star from what is the table name? w_domain_. member_g. Now this is what the data also available in my case because already I loaded a couple of times. That's what we have the data also here. So what tables it is loading, the table names also can observe here. So at any point of time, any one step is failed, we should be in a position to right click, reverse engineer. What is the issue is happened, that issue how to debug it, we have to do it. We have to reverse engineer till the problem where it is there. You're getting my point? So finally one point is clear. From BAECM we are trying to generate the load plan that is coming and registering where? In the ODI, one of the folder it is registering, that folder name is called as generated load plans is the folder. Once it is generated, go and try to observe what are the facts you selected over there. Those facts are available here or not. Of course, in the domain things, those facts exactly will not have available. Domain values are not related to the fact table loading, right? Domain tables loading. The reason that fact corresponding mapping we are not seeing in our list. Domain tables corresponding things only are seen, but these domain values are corresponding to these facts. Okay. Now let us move on to the next one. We selected now. Click on the next. Select as shown below. This is what we selected. Select the HR domain load, click on this generate, we succeed this one. Now open the ODA Studio under load plans and scenarios, expand generate and load plans, open our load plan, right click on the required step scenario and navigate back as using open linked objects. You have to use the linked object option you have to use and you have to see back and what is happening. Now select HR domain load, click on execute, provide below info. Now if you want to run this one, let's say whatever you created this one, you created this one, I want to run it. If you want to run it, select this one. There is an option called as run option is available. You can go and you can execute it. You can go and you can execute it. The moment you execute here, let us say I am trying to execute. Then it is asking what is the context for this one. I am selecting the global is the context. Global is the context. Then we have to provide here what is the logical agent and what is the work repository and log level 6 is available. If you are maintaining the minimum also you can maintain here. 6 is the default one. Now I am trying to click on OK. So if you click on OK, now shortly we are going to see one confirmation box. We are going to see it. Meanwhile, I am also opening one more component. I am opening that is called as console component. I want to open RRITEC, then 15001 ODI console. ODI console. So you can monitor it is executing or not executing, or it is failed also. The errors, those all things you can monitor from two places. One is from ODI Studio, second is from console. That's what I am trying to explain here. Click on OK. Monitoring the load plans. We can monitor load plans in two ways. Number one is from ODI Studio operator. Number two is from ODI console. If you go to the ODI Studio, click on OK, go to the operator navigator. There you can observe what is happening. Under the load plans, you can go and you can observe it. Or you can go to the console page here, ODI console. There you can log in and you can observe here. View a button, you can observe here what is happening. Let us go and try to see both the things. Still it is running. Very good. Now I am going for here load plans and executions. In the load plans and executions, now what is happening here? This is yours only or not? 002 HR domain load plans, it is executing. If you want to see the steps up to what mark it is completed, which is running, those things you can verify here. Then go to the load plan. This is your load plan. Steps are, if you see here, global variable refresh. It is the symbol is what? It is a parallel or serial? Huh? It is serial, right? It is serial. Okay, if you see the two lines like this available, it is a parallel. Okay, like this available, it is a serial. Even if you put your cursor, you come to understand it. Now, that is the reason it is going to execute this one, first executed, this is started. Until this completes, this domain will not be starting. Now if you go and try to see the initialized batch load, there initialize history tracking table is what? In the waiting mode. This is in the running mode. Okay. Here itself we have the refresh option is available. You can refresh and you can observe what is happening. Now what happened here? This is completed. This is running. Now click on here refresh. Once this is completed, then it will move on to the this one. As of now, these things are not running. As of now, it's trying to do what? Refresh the index metadata tables. Now actually front end we should get there in one confirmation window, we have to get it. If you click on the refresh, then you can see here execution status. It should show something. It is showing red color, right? Red color to running color it has to show. What is showing? It is running, it is showing. And if you go for the sign in here, this is what ODI console. If you log into the ODI console, there also you can see that it is running or not, the status you can observe it. Best way of observation is I can say if ODI Studio is available, better to go with the ODI Studio. That's what I recommend. Okay, ODI console also good only, but first priority for clarity purpose, better to go for the ODI Studio. From here we can see the error message, those all things also properly. Even some problem is available also, immediately you can debug here and you can restart it. Okay. As of now, if you go and see the ODI console, in the ODI console what is available? You have to go for the runtime. In the runtime, there we have an option, that option is called as scenarios and load plan executions. If I execute the scenarios, load plan executions, then we have load plan executions. Then if I execute this one, sorry, if I expand this one, then it is running, right? That running we are able to observe. Select that one, whatever it is running. Once you select it, it's going to take some time. Then we got here one glasses symbol, that is nothing but view. If I click on the view, the right side window is going to be refreshed and we are going to see the status, what is happening. Okay, what is happening now? Duration is taken the 5 minutes 29 seconds and execution status is running. You can see the steps up to what step it is succeeded, those things also you can observe here. And even right side, if you go and see, as part of this one, how many rows are entered, how many rows are inserted, those counts also you can see here. Actually, I am doing the second time I am doing, right? There is no change in the data side. My Oracle app side, there is no change. The reason is not giving any counts here, much count. If you are doing the first time you are doing it, means then you are going to see some counts you are going to see here. For me, we are not, you cannot expect any counts actually. Already whatever previous loads, whatever data available in the source systems, now also same data available in the source system. But regular real scenario is what? The source data will be changes, right? Okay. Now, just go and try to click on here refresh. Then if you click on refresh, we can observe now this is completed. First node is completed. What is this one? Initializing batch load is completed. Next it is going for the domain. In that domain free SD is going. Now if you go and observe, this is called as what? Parallel load. This is called as parallel load. Now if you go and observe here, these two things are going in what mode? Parallel load. This is called as parallel load is going. Now what are things are executing? You can go and you can observe here. These two things also parallel it is going on. All language tables, domain tables. You can observe what are the tables it is loading. You can observe here. flexi fields tables. So that's what the meaning of. We learned number one, how to generate the load plan. Number two, how to execute the load plan. Number three, how to monitor the load plan. It is running or not running. Okay, we can monitor from two places, from Wood Studio as well as from the console. These two places you can monitor. And in this area, you should be strong with reverse engineering. Suppose one load plan you taken and one scenario you taken, that linked object you have to open and you have to see what is there. And that linked object you have to see and what is there back and you have to see it. Reverse engineer and try to observe what is happening. Okay, that reverse engineering is required for almost all the analytics. Mostly we are not going to develop the new things, right? Maybe we are going to do the customizations, we are going to do it. Category 1, category 2 customizations are available, we are going to do that one. Apart from that one, entirely new things logic will be very less logic we are going to implement it. So existing logic only you have to understand. At least you should be in a position to reverse engineer and we should understand what is happening over there. And as it is developed by Oracle guy, wherever comment lines are required, it clearly given the comment lines also what exactly it is doing. Previously one procedure he written. The procedure comment line clearly available or not, what it is doing exactly. Yes. So you can read it and you can understand very clearly. Refresh it, let me. Then still it is complete, this is doing. Okay, once that is completed, what I am saying next one? Similarly create and execute other one that is called as what? Data load plan. Note, you have to select load plan type as what? This is the only one change is happens. Remaining process, same process. Generating the load plan and executing the load, everything is same. Only thing is the load plan type you have to select differently. Let us go and try to do that one. Meanwhile it will executes. I am going for BACM. Now I want to create here one data load plan. Yeah. Any question? One is running. You cannot suppose generate one more load plan. We cannot run maybe. Yeah. Now go and try to execute plus symbol I am clicking. I am trying to generate one more load plan for the data purpose. This is domains purpose. Now we are trying to do here same name. What is the name we given? 002 data HR underscore data underscore load plan corresponding to the time and labor. Now we are selecting here SDE, SL and PLP. Now we have to select here Viz. Then click on next. Then whatever you selected previously, same thing I am selecting. Oracle Human Resource Analytics. And here you can observe time and labor. I increased already. You are seeing as database processes, right? I think I kept around 256. Is it so? What I kept here? I have the log. Let me show that one. That is one of the known error which will happen with the OBA. Number of processor not able to do it something. Then immediately you have to increase that one. I increased it. But after increasing only this much of slow it is there. 1000 1000 will keep it, that's okay. Okay, 32 GB is different and 8 GB is different here. Yeah, the hardware also matters. We keep 1000 things are firing. Okay. Let me show how much I kept actually. Hmm. Some SP file will be there, right? Yeah, in that one we increased the number of process equal to 256 only. I increased. I remembered that one actually. That point. Yeah, something that I increased it to the 256 something. I increased it. That one I increased, and also I increased the table spaces are issue. Source side table space almost I given 10 GB I given temporary space, and target side also that means database side also I given around 10. Then it started working, and I got some indexes problems also I got because we are using Vision database, right? Some duplicate records are available. Those duplicate records I removed it. Unique constraint violations are coming and is failing. Then yeah, Vision, because we are using Vision database, there is one more problem that has not that much of right data. Hmm. Hmm. Somewhere I kept the log also. What are the changes I did? I'm not able to do now. Okay, OBE issues. These are the installation steps what I followed and I documented and I published over there. Okay, something. This is what one of the thing is failed. Cannot create the unique index kind of thing. Duplicate keys found. For this, these are the things. Something I bought, I deleted. Okay, unable to extend the temporary segment space. 128 bits. That one I increased to the 10 GB. Something I increased it, and number of process also I increased it. Where I increased it. Alter this database file size only. Okay, that is not captured. It seems to be just dynamic I did maybe. But I increased. Sure, I remember that one. Without increasing, it will not run first thing. Okay, parallel loads, right? In the financial loads, we are running at a time. Uh, 200 plus things are running at a time parallelly. That will fail by saying the error as, or the error miss exactly it is going to give is TNS error is going to give it. By seeing the TNS error, will things like our servers are down. Will think like, but actual scenario is a TNS error because of the number of process is executing here. Number of process which is allowed by TNS is limited. That is not matching. That's what the TNS error. I'm not able to contact the database like that is going to give the data error message. Process TNS. Yes, yes. Experience, experience, experience. Okay, so by seeing the TNS error, initially I too will thought like database is something is down. Then we'll see the first database is really down or not, but it's not down really. Then okay, it may be something else reason. Same error message if you type in the Google or somewhere, we'll be getting the some other solutions. We are plan. First time we are doing, then that is what we have to do it. Already once you experience, then you are the Google. There is no big secrets here. Now come to the point. Now let us go back here. Is it still working or not? We'll try to observe. I'm going to the ODA Studio. This is running still. Up to what extent it is came? Still it is doing the FreeSD. Okay, up to here it is came. Okay, some let it complete. Meanwhile, I'll try to continue my process. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to select here time and labor. I'm trying to select it. Click on the detach. Then select here time and labor. Already I selected. Then go for here save. I'm trying to save it. Now we selected the fact groups. SD, SL and PLP only selected, right? In the previous step. In the previous step, SD, SL and PLP only selected, right? Okay. Now if you click on the save, you click on the generate, whatever fact tables are available, right? This fact table should be available in our load plan. In our generated load plan, this fact table as well as this fact corresponding dimensions also should be available in that load plan. That is appearing or not, we have to validate. Now we are selecting this one. Then click on here generate load plan. Click on here generate load plan option is available. So it's trying to generate. Refresh this. Whenever you are practicing in the lab also, don't go for entire analytics and all. Take only one piece of work. Okay, let us say options is the one dashboard, right? That dashboard only focus. In options, whatever facts are available, whatever dimensions are available, you have to load it and see the options dashboard, we are able to see it or not. Okay, if you want to go for tomorrow, one more thing also what you have to do, only one selection only difference, right? Remaining entire process, same process. If you have the good RAMs, good these things are available, then you can select all the things. But less RAMs are available, so select the limited things so that the system will be up to mark. Mostly by next batch, my system will be upgraded to the 32 GB. Okay, that already a plan is going on. This is 32 GB, that Oracle Apps is 16 GB. That's what the plan. Okay, it is going to take some time, let it take it. Now, with this we completed the load plan part. Okay, now what happened here, in the Oracle Apps, whatever data available, that data is came to the data warehousing tables. Data warehousing tables. Next what? We have to load our RPD. We have to load our RPD and we have to see the data, we have to load the catalog and we have to see the data. But unfortunately, the big RPD is available, right? The big RPD, if you try to point out in the enterprise manager and if you try to load it, it is going to throw the error, I cannot load this much of big file. That kind of error also it is going to throw it. So before loading it, what are the analytics are you require? Those analytics corresponding things you have to trim it. That process is called as trimming. This trimming process we'll try to see in tomorrow's class, that is Monday. and we'll try to load the RPD into the server, then load the catalog also. Then we'll see the reports, what are the reports are available. That is the first. That means what you did now, whatever Oracle guy given, the Oracle guy given things are, we put it into the respect to servers. ODA things, ODA we are able to give it. OBA things, OBA servers we are able to put it. Then we have to start with the understanding. First, what are the predefined facts are there, predefined dimensions are there, those things. Then we'll go for the category 1 customizations, category 2 customizations, what to do it. That's where we are going to end up. Am I clear? Right. More knowledge we are going to get it, more we are observing the things. Not more development also here, more observation. More reverse engineering and more observation. Okay? Right. Next class we'll meet on Monday. On Monday we'll try to cover the trimming RPD, and also I'll show this data also. It is running right, the status I can show on that day. Still it is generating the load plan. It's going to take at least another 1 hour of time. Generating also is taking longer time. It will run, no doubt, because it's already tested system, right? It's already tested system. Those all things will run. Yeah, those all things we ran multiple times, right? See, first time we are running means we go to the full load. Second time out, it automatically goes to the incremental loads. Okay, we already ran that. We already ran one time. So whatever issues are faced, we already faced and we debugged it. Now you won't get any issue. Happily it will run. Don't throw any error. Okay, whatever errors it is throwing, already it is thrown and we debugged it. In this system, we won't get it. If you are doing the installation freshly and you are trying to run it, yes, we are going to get 3 or 4 solid problems are going to get it. Those are 3 or 4 things are removing, then automatically run. Okay. 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 See, so what you're trying to say, or what you're trying to ask is, you have the 2 load plans are there. One. Okay. Okay. Good question. What she's trying to ask is, let us say we are running 2 fact groups we are running. Let us take our simple example. We taken now time and labor we taken. That is a 1 fact group. And options is the 1 fact group we are going to take it. In these 2 fact groups, common dimension is, let us say employee is the common dimension. Employee dimension is the common dimension. If you go and see this generated load plans, employee dimension will be there here as well as there also it is available. First you ran the options corresponding thing, you ran it. Then employee data, whatever available, everything is came to the employee dimension. Now we are running the time and labor we are running. Then same data it's trying to put one more time in the dimension table, right? It's going to throw the error. That's what she's trying to tell. It won't happen like that. What way it's going to do the load is, it sees the integration ID first. That integration ID of the source system already available in the target or not. If it's available, it won't touch that one. It will ignore that record. If it's already available, that ID, same ID is available, okay, then it won't do any activity. It will try to observe all the records, what is available over there, what is available here. Everything is matching, it will be discard that record, it won't throw any error. If that is the case, then dimension tables is going to run in each and every load plan. Suppose time dimension table you take it, that will be running, almost all load plans is running, but that should throw error, right? It's not throwing. Even this tables also, whatever we have here, dual table is available right here. This dual table kind of things, almost all load plans it will be there. Okay, is thrown any errors thrown, any constant errors? Mm-hmm. Okay, okay. That automatically will be handled. Hmm. Then if that is the case, what you are saying is, first already the dimension is lower in one of the load plan. Second dimension, if I am trying to run, it's showing the duplicate data, right? If that is the case, every day that problem will occur. Okay. No. If you skip that step, if skip the step, then why it is has no data? It actually has data. Already we have the data, right? Hmm. First thing, if it is if full load is missed, that will take longer time, and also if it is in the production kind of thing, we cannot do it, right? Okay. So it's showing one error here, not error, warning. Scenario referenced in a master load plan template should set version to what? -1 something it is showing, right? This is the problem. Problem in the sense, each and every scenario version should be setting as a -1. If anything it is not set as a -1, it is going to throw this kind of problem. What is the problem here? SDE underscore ORA underscore inventory production product dimension. That is what we have to verify it. That version to -1 we have to set it. Template should set version to -1. If -1 is not there, then this kind of warning is going to throw it. What this -1 will do is, actually, let us say a scenario has 10 versions are available. A scenario has 10 versions are available, 001, 002, 003, 004, 005, like that. If you given this -1, if you given, whenever you are creating the load plan, then what system will do is, out of these 10 versions, whatever maximum version is available, that maximum version automatically picks. That's what this -1 will do. For example, let us say you are going for one of the load plan. Meanwhile, we'll go for one of the load plan. Let us say HR time and labor, HR, this is available. Open. Now go and try to observe the steps here. The steps, let's take any one scenario, you take it. Now go for the scenario, then scenario, whatever available. Here, what is the version we given? -1. If you given -1, the scenario may have in original state 10 versions may be available, but it's going to take latest version only. It's going to take and it's going to include in the load plan. That is what is specialty. In now my case, it is throwing some warning here, right? That warning is because that is not set as a -1 in that particular load plan. Inventory, product dimension, whatever we are saying it is not set like that. That's what is throwing that kind of warning. I think that is my customized one. I think that's what it is. It is not set. By default, code means it should be available already. -1 should be there. That maybe my customized one. I didn't do that -1. I didn't do it. If you go and try to see the Bay Apps project, then go to the mappings, then custom ETL interfaces, custom SDE, not custom SDE, SDE, Vora, inventory. This is what available right over there. And if you go for the scenarios, interfaces, packable. This corresponding load plan, whatever available, that is not set as a -1. That's what it's showing here. Anyhow, I will show this one down the line also. I'm going to show it. Let it complete. With warning also, nothing will happen. You can go forward. Yeah, automatically go actually. When one of the load plan I disturbed that one. Okay, that automatically come here. So this is also problem of SAL product. SAL inventory product is the problem. This is SDE. Both are SDE only. This also pulling somewhat SDE only, it is pulling, but it is in the place of SAL. Maybe the configuration, maybe something wrong, it is did. Then it has showing the PLP also same warning it has to show. Done. Very good. Now we can observe still it is running. Domain still is running. Domain SAL it is running. Domain members, SRC members, and CSRC domains. Okay, I am stopping today like this. Okay, by tomorrow it will be ready. Now go to the lab, and Oracle Lab system also ready only. Try to connect it. Take any one dashboard, whatever you like it. It may be finance or it may be whatever it is. Try to load that particular thing. Or to experience better, I can say one resource work on the absence, one resource work on the time and labor, one resource work on the recruitment, one resource work on the retention. Like that, 5 members you should take the 5 dashboards in the same HR loads and try to do the things. And note down what is your background of work is. If you are loading, let us say time and labor you are loading. Now, end of the day, what I want is time and labor as what are the facts. Note down. And the corresponding what are the dimensions. Note down. You should be prepare one template for that one. That's okay. You work on the absence. You prepare in absence what are the facts are there, what are the dimensions are there. You prepare one notes. Like that, each one work on the 5 things, and end of the day, we'll sit all together and we'll try to share our knowledge. One resource cannot work on all the things at the end of the day, right? So work individually and gather about one dashboard, full knowledge on that one. Again, the dashboard at any point of time, which column is coming from where, if you ask, you should touch up to the source column. Okay, like that you have to prepare. Okay, can you do it? Yes, try to do that one. Thank you.